Hi friends, join me today as I disassemble our West Virginia house in preparation for our upcoming move. Now, as you can imagine, with as many moves as we've had, I have become quite a pro at this. So the way I like to start is by taking everything off the wall, and then I start out by doing groupings. So I will group mirrors, wall art, wall embellishments, shelving. You get the gist. And I start making piles in different corners of the house. As I like to say, grouping, scooping, and boxing. That's the name of the game. And so you see my little process goes by seamlessly and flawlessly every single time. I'd like to thank you guys for following along our, crazy moving and decorating adventures. I truly appreciate it. I always hear, Liz, why move so much? Why move? Well, I've said this all along. Real estate is truly one of the best investments a person can make if you know what you're doing. You don't have to be a home investor. In other words, somebody that goes in, purchases a property that needs a little TLC, renovates it, flips it, and makes the money and does this repeatedly. You don't have to do that. You can simply do what we do, and that is purchase a home in a hot market, a beautiful community, a place where you're going to make your money back. That is key. Sit on your home a few years, and in that time frame, do some pretty upgrades that you would like and that you think others would like, and then get out when the market is hot, and you will make your equity back and then some. For us, it's been the best investment in our future, and that's why we like to do it. Plus, we're a little crazy and we think it's fun. It's a new adventure every time. So I'm going to share something with you guys. Live and learn, right? So our West Virginia house is probably going to be our first home loss. I mean, we've been so successful with every single home, but we didn't look into the West Virginia market like we should have, and we missed the spring market, which was hot. We were about 2 to 3 weeks late, and then it started to slow down. Plus, homes in our price point typically take longer to sell. They sit a while longer. And recite after me, location, location, location. Location is key. We broke our own rule because we liked this house so much, and we liked that we had a little more space. The other communities, it seemed like your neighbors were one right on top of the other, and we didn't like that. And you know what? It's going to be to our detriment. So, lesson learned, location, location, location. In aggregate, it's not going to break the bank, it's not going to devastate us, but it is kind of a bummer, I will say. Still no regrets. So we took our house off the market and we decided, let's get the house packed up, and in that time frame, let's decide what's going to be best for us. Put it back on the market when we're all moved out, or rent it. So those are two options. We'll have to figure out what's going to work best for us. So let's talk about the new house. I'd like to set some expectations right off the bat because some people are under the impression that the new house is going to be similar to our old house, the double staircase home, and it's not. It's different. When you see this home, believe it or not, it costs way more than the double staircase home, but that's the market we're in right now. So the new house we're getting does have some bells and whistles. The bells and whistles, I feel, are in the bathrooms, the kitchen. We have a 4-car garage. We have acreage. We have a finished basement. It checked all those boxes. However, much of the house is very plain Jane. And that's okay because it's going to allow us to put our own stamp on it. Better fixtures, better trim work, add paint colors, and so forth. So we're really looking forward to that. We could have purchased a grand resale home, but we would have had to renovate, and we simply didn't want to do that. So now we get something that's clean and new and shiny, and we get to make it our own. Our girls are so excited about this house. Now, although they all have their own places now, they all come home to roost. They're talking about having some fun bonfire parties this summer. We've talked about possibly building a dock by the pond and stocking the pond with fish. I had one daughter say, can we get chickens? I had another one say, can we get goats? And I'm like, hey guys, whose house is this? So this very well could be our forever home where we gather and make memories. So we're very, very excited. So my goal is to have this house packed up by Friday. By the way, it's not going to be a full complete move. It's just me taking the things that I want for the new house. We'll come back for the other stuff later. Then it's game on. All next week is going to be packing up the townhouse. The movers come, then I have to go back to the house, get it all deep cleaned. We do a walkthrough with the landlord, close on the house, and move. So there's a lot going on. So far, everything is going smoothly as I expected, and progress was made today. As you can see, here's where the grouping took place. And this was not all of it. This is all I did before the video. And now I've started packing. And so maybe Friday you'll get to see everything done. Some of you wanted to see the process, and so now you're sort of getting to see it. And basically I've got to patch, putty, and paint, clean the house, get the boxes all stacked, and get ready to load the truck Friday and head back to Virginia.